As you know, some things have happened, and I'm making this video for my friends on Facebook because they heard about what happened to me. And a lot of them are angry, especially my children. But what I wanted to let all of you know was that even in the midst of stupidity and dire conditions, a person should always keep a level head, because you can make a wrong choice, and just one bad choice will cause you a lifetime of trouble and pain and sorrow. An incident occurred outside my home 2 days ago, where there were a couple of 23 and 24-year-old young guys, cocky and strong, and they chose to pick on elderly people. Me being 50 years old, I consider myself middle-aged. I don't consider myself elderly. But my Uncle Roger is elderly, and my grandmother's 100 years old, and they were both present when this happened. Apparently, my next door neighbor, who makes and distributes methamphetamine, was under the impression that we had informed the landlord that he was doing that on the property over there, when in fact it was another set of neighbors who informed the landlord. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want anything bad to happen to them. Well, we were approached about it, and the gentleman already knew what he was going to do when he came up to my property line. And he just asked me a question if we had been running our mouths about what they do over there. And my reply to him was, what you do over here is your business. It's not our business. And as soon as I said that to him, he took his hand from behind his back and, with a set of brass knuckles, proceeded to punch me about the face. I'm not going to lie, it hurt. It hurt real bad. And the choice that I had when I regained consciousness standing on my feet was to try to take him and his friend both on and take my chances, but I knew I would lose. I calmly walked away and called 911. While I was doing that, he was trying to attack my 70-year-old uncle, who was smart enough to stay far enough away from him that he couldn't get hurt. Well, after I was hit, they took the weapon and put it in somebody else's vehicle, and that person fled the scene. So instead of getting a gun out of our safe and putting a hole in this young man's head, I chose to call 911 and let the authorities handle it. The authorities came and there were arrests made, and everybody lived. But had I not made the decision to use law enforcement rather than let my earlier self take control of me and retaliate in a futile, uneducated manner, the young men would be dead, and I would be facing probably life in prison for protecting myself from this. No one deserves to be beaten as bad as I was beaten, especially for something he didn't do. But what I'm trying to tell the people on Facebook who pay attention to my profile and who are concerned about me is to let this lie and leave this the way it is. don't come here and don't try to get even with them. I'm going to survive this. I'm going to heal. And some things are just better left alone. And to all of those of you who have sent me condolences and apologized for what's happened to me, thank you very much for caring. And I love all of you very much. But I just want to let you know that I'm okay. This may not look good, but I'm okay. So we're going to let these people rot in jail. And we're going to try to prosecute them as far as we can prosecute them. And to any of you that see this, that know Jonathan Gatlin, try your best to stay away from him, because he is trouble. So, with that being said, good night, Facebook. And to all my Facebook friends, thank you for your concern. And I'm fine. Everybody sleep well tonight.